My time at Oxy has been like very turbulent, it's been very difficult, and it hasn't always made me the most happy person. And I think those like 4 months that I spent abroad, I was probably the happiest I've been in the last 3 years. I got to like break free from just like everything that comes with being a college student, being here in the US, being a minority here, and just be able to kind of like live and explore. And I think for me, what was so revolutionary about it too was like you don't see Black students and students of color getting this opportunity to really break free and explore themselves and explore their identities outside of their cultural contexts. And so for me, that was like really impactful. I was fortunate enough to meet my current boyfriend in the Dominican Republic. He's Haitian, and neither of us knew Spanish, but we both spoke English. He's one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my entire life. Very kind, very loving, and I noticed that a lot too, like just in the people around me. Like, people are really kind and loving, and so that was one thing, like it affected me personally, but I was just like so in love with the fact that people were so loving. And that like moved me to want to become a better person in general. There was a grand majority of students there who were students of color, and I feel like that for me, I had a group of people that I could talk to, I could relate to. We were able to really like talk about how we felt as Black students, as students of color, and how we felt like we were never validated enough, we were never American enough. Our identities weren't what people expected. Basically what that became for me is like I really want to get into getting more students of color to study abroad. And not only that, but definitely giving them like the training that they need to go abroad, because a lot of times the things that they tell you to worry about, like you're gonna be called gringa. Well, that doesn't happen if you're like brown, you know what I mean? So having a training that better suits students of color. I remember the term que lo que is like really popular, and that's how you say what's up. I also learned some Haitian slang, so like sac passe, which also means what's up. I really like that one, sac passe. I feel like people should say that everywhere. When I have a little baby brother, and so every time he cries I want to say sac passe, because you know, it's just cute. Something that kind of surprised me when I got there was not the level of catcalling that happens on the street. I think that didn't surprise me, but the way people catcall was very interesting, because guys would go from like all the way across the street, and I'm like, I can't even hear you. I loved being around the water, being near the beach, and my friends, like, I think we loved like understanding, getting to learn a lot more about what it means to be Black outside of the US, and how those identities operate, even for other Black non-US Americans. And so that's something that I've also taken into writing my comps for, so I think that that's something really cool.